Josie. Welcome back to Cedar Creek Homestead. Obviously, we're not on the homestead today. It's been raining, and so we're taking a break, and we're on a little field trip. All the traffic is out here crazy, and we're actually in Choteau at the Amish Cheese House, and we come to pick up a few things and to get a few ideas because we are beginning to work on a new venture with the homestead, expanding some of the things that we do to make the farm profitable, and we're going to go in and have a little bit of fun. If we're able to film inside, I'll bring you some of that footage.
Say cheese! Baba! Mama!
Of course, everybody sees what Howie's reaching for. They have some samples here of their chocolate chip cheesecake ball and their cheddar cheese ball, and baby Howie thinks that he is old enough to sample. Not for you, baby. You have a bottle in the truck.
You tell everybody hi.
Have a bottle in the truck. Oh, ooh.
Whoops.
Now, on this wall, they have all of.
You got into his section cheese.
I like cheese. Spicy cheese, hot
wait.
cheese. Oh. Pepper jack cheese.
Then they have case after case of cheeses and blends, and all you have to do is choose your favorite. Butter by the pound, rolls, sticks.
How we use our whole roll butter?
Do we need butter?
And then this is the jams and jellies and relishes, all the things that they have to offer to all of their customers. They have pickles and relishes. They've got pumpkin butters and jellies of all kinds, like raspberry, blueberry, peach jam. Uh-oh. Tomato jam, apple cinnamon jelly. Oh, look here. Meatloaf sauce.
Ooh, let's get pizza sauce, baby. We can make our own homemade
Pizza sauce. Interesting. Apple butter barbecue sauce. All kinds of different things to try. It gets your creative juices flowing when you see these things.
Southern Bite Chocolate.
Marinated mushrooms. Watermelon rind pickles.
Did I say that's big jam?
Pineapple salsa.
What kind of jam is that?
Rhubarb.
Rhubarb.
Watermelon rind.
This would be the best.
Ooh, watermelon rind? They actually sell it?
This would be the best jelly.
Oh, and Blade's picked out hot pepper jelly.
What would we use watermelon rind
Some people like it as a jelly.
for? Really?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Watermelon rind. Well, she's got some.
She does?
Yeah. All of this is their mixes for their dips, caramel apple dip mix, and key lime dip mix, ranch mix, Amish macaroni salad, the creamy coleslaw dressing.
Yeah.
This one right here. That one doesn't look too good. This is a creamy coleslaw dressing mix. It's really good. It doesn't have any MSG in it. I've been trying to figure out their secret recipe. We'll see if that happens. For now, I'm going to put it in the cart. This kind, they have mixes for soups and chowders, and then we get into some of the oats, rolled oats, and cornbread mix, and all of that kind of stuff. Hey guys, we're back from our field trip to Choteau and visiting the Amish Cheese House, eating dinner at the Dutch Pantry, and we've got a few things to share with you. Now, there at the Amish Cheese House, in the back, when you go through this little door, your senses are enticed. You can smell the fresh breads and all the things that they have. They have a little bakery there, and we had to bring some things home with us. And Blade is going to be my assistant And he picked up, these are his favorite. He gets them every time. If he doesn't go and I'm going, he sends a list of things that he wants. And one of the things that he always likes are the whoopie pies, the oatmeal whoopie pies. And they're kind of,
like
these are like the oatmeal pies that you get from the store, only lots better. Not saying they're healthier, but they taste really, really good. Now next, Cheyenne had a craving for cinnamon rolls, and she wanted the cream cheese cinnamon rolls, and she wanted the caramel iced cinnamon rolls.
So,
I picked up a loaf of bread today, and I just went ahead and grabbed the white bread. They have wheat bread and honey wheat bread and sourdough bread and a bunch of different ones, and it's really neat how they mark them with the colored bread ties depending on what day it is. It'll let you know if it's day old or it's fresh made that day, and so pay attention to that, and you'll get you a good tasty loaf of bread. Now that was all of our bakery items that we got. So then it was time to get all of our stuff from the Amish Cheese House itself. Now they have a little deli there where you can enjoy deli sandwiches and ice cream cones and different things like that. But they also have all of their spices, and they have medicines, and they have baking items, and they have kitchen tools, all kinds of stuff. And so we picked up a few things, and we wanted to share those items with you. First of all, we picked up a bar of soap. This is for normal skin. It's an acne bar. So the next items that we picked out was a variety of jarred jellies, and I got Dutch apple jam. Blade picked up hot pepper jelly. We're always looking for ideas that would kind of help us to find ways to use up the things that we're growing here on the farm. We've got a lot of peppers that are out in the garden, and we're going to be looking at making some hot pepper jelly. And so we want to keep our options open, and we want to find some different taste combinations that we like, so that we will have stuff to add to our pantry, and also have things that we might perhaps have for sale in the future. We picked up a couple of jars of pizza sauce to give that a try and see if this was something that the kids liked. We have a lot of tomatoes growing out in the garden, and pizza sauce is one of the things that we can make for ourselves, and we'll be doing that this year. But we are out of pizza sauce right now, and so these looked good, and we thought that we'd want to give them a try here in the kitchen and look forward to making some homemade pizzas with that. Moving on to the spice aisle and the dips and mixes, and I showed you there on the camera that they had all kinds of mixes, and for dips and for different salads, and I showed you that I had picked up the coleslaw mix. I really like this. When you look at their ingredients in here, it's got dehydrated carrots and peppers and other items, and I'm trying my best to figure out how to make this myself, just to have this coleslaw mix on the shelf. Now the kids, do you like coleslaw?
No.
Neither one of the kids like coleslaw, so if I make coleslaw, either I have to make a small batch for myself, or I have to take it to a church dinner or a family dinner where somebody besides me will eat the coleslaw. I picked up cinnamon sticks and unsweetened coconut flakes, and both of these items are for future projects that we'll be showing you here on Cedar Creek. We've got some other things that we're working on, trying to find items that we can make and that we can offer for sale, just to diversify beyond our cows and have some more items that we can offer to the public here at Cedar Creek. Shine and I went not too long ago to the Amish Cheese House, and we picked up all of the items that we thought we had at the time, that we needed at the time. But cumin was something that I missed somehow on that trip, and so I picked up some today. For this package, it was $4.90. Prices are going up there just like they are everywhere else, but they're keeping their items pretty reasonable. If you were to go and buy cumin at the store, you would pay a whole lot more than what you're paying here. And I trust their items. I really like. There's not very many things that I've got there that I didn't like, and I don't know. It's just fun to pick up different items and see, test their quality and see how good they are. We've got paprika and chili powder, celery salt, all kinds of things, mustard seeds from there, and I've never been disappointed with anything that we've had. Now, the kids had a sweet tooth today, and I have got 2 boxes of double dip peanuts. Now these are one of Cheyenne's favorites, and I really don't know how she got 2 tubs of them. Maybe she went up the aisle and back down the aisle and picked one up each time. I'm not really sure. And then she also she was craving orange slices. Now I have to say I've never really craved orange slices. They're okay. I like them. I'll eat them occasionally. And my Granny Patton made a wonderful orange slice cake at Christmas time, and maybe this year towards Christmas we'll make an orange slice cake. But she was hungry for these too. Now, I think that the kids probably, do you have something you'd like to say, Baby Howie?
I didn't tell him.
Well, Baby Howie is going to be a big brother, and he's in September. Around the 24th of September, Blade and Cheyenne are going to have another baby, and it's a boy.
To his name.
It's another boy, and his name is going to be Rowdy. And so Baby Howie will have somebody to play with, and so we count ourselves blessed. I know that it's close, but we count ourselves blessed that there's going to be another sweet little baby in the family, and we're just carrying on. Now, dairy section, I showed you that they have butters and cheeses, and Blade's favorite are the spicy cheeses, so we picked up pepper jack. And I picked up another 2-pound roll of butter, and they also have the stick butter. I like this butter when I am setting a table, just because I have a little antique dish. It's not really a butter dish, but it's round, and I like to slice this butter in disc and put it in that little plate and put it on the table just to have a pretty presentation. And this is really good butter. If you look at the ingredients, it's simply pasteurized cream and salt, and it's really, really good butter. And before long, Daisy and Honey, our dairy cows, our dairy queens, what I call them, our Jersey cows, they both have had their little babies. Both of them had heifers, and we're looking forward to being able to have our own dairy products, but I couldn't pass that up. Next, I picked up a block of yeast. This is my very favorite yeast, and they have it for a pretty good price. I think I paid about $6 for this. And I like to keep this on hand. I put it in my freezer. When I open it, I usually put it in a bag or a jar, and I still keep it in my freezer. That way it stays fresh, it stays good to go, and I keep it on hand. I try to keep 2 or 3 of these at all times. Now, this isn't for us. This is for papatex, and it's really something that he enjoys. And this is kind of a tradition for us. And every time, sorry guys, Howie loves this, and so does papatex. And every time Howie and I would go for our anniversary up there, he would, of course, get his trail bologna, but he would get some for his daddy too. And so today when we were there, Blade always makes sure to pick up one for his grandpa, so he'll be delivering this to him tomorrow. So this is for papatex, and it's just kind of a nod to Howie.
Honeycomb.
We also found a honeycomb. It's not local, but Blade thought it looked really good. And when Howie was a little boy, Miss Chisholm would always bring him a jar of honey that had the comb in it. And they would have him eat just a little piece of that honeycomb every day. Howie had asthma and he had allergies, and it seemed like when he would do that his symptoms would improve. And so Blade suffers from allergies quite a bit. He doesn't really like to take medicine. None of us do if we can keep from it. I have prescriptions that I have to take, but just normal everyday medicines, we don't like to have to take them. So if we can find natural ways to alleviate some of the problems that we're having, we're all for that. Now these are These are Rada knives, and I have used Rada for a long time. I started using them through a church fundraiser. This company is really good with churches and schools and other organizations to help them have fundraisers and make money for their organizations. The knives are really good. They're not that expensive. This one is my very favorite knife. This is a tomato slicer, and it does a fantastic job on tomatoes. And I have to be honest, I've used it for onions. And Cheyenne told me a while ago, she said, I'm glad you said that because I've used it for onions too. And it works really good. We picked up another bread knife. And we picked up another paring knife. And their paring knives are really good. Now, they give you two options, silver handles like this and black handles. If you get the silver handles, you don't put these in the dishwasher. They will get pitted and start to look bad. I don't like to put my knives in the dishwasher anyways, but if you're getting them for a gift for someone and you don't know whether they'll put them in the dishwasher or not, even if you tell them not to, get the black handles and it'll save their knives a little bit. So then we picked up some cookie cutters, some fun shapes for little Howie and for his new little brother Rowdy when he gets older. Some farm shapes. We've got a tractor, and we've got a little pig and a cow. And we're also, not only are we going to use these for in the kitchen with cookie cutters, but we've got some other ideas of how to use them too. Simply adding them to this dream, this vision that we have here for the farm. We'll be sharing more about that as all of this develops and we really get a game plan. But we just, we're excited about it, and we're trying to venture off in new ways on the farm and add to our potential here. Now, the very last thing that I have today, I actually didn't get this. Cheyenne got it, and it is a little book that she picked up there, and it's 40 scripture-based prayers to pray over your husband. And I thumbed through it a little bit and got kind of tickled. And so she's going to take opportunity to learn all she can about praying for her husband. And boy, does she need to. And we all need to pray for our husbands, for our spouses, for our family members each and every day. So that's it, guys. That's our haul from the Amish Cheese House and the bakery. Beans. And the bakery that's added to that. We hope you enjoyed this little trip away from the farm and got to see a little bit of the day that we spent. We got to eat at the Dutch Pantry, and we had a really good time fellowshipping and laughing and spending a little bit of time doing something different. So, until next time, guys, this is Josie, Blade and Cheyenne, and baby Howie. Now, I love you. I really do. Keep looking well to the ways of your household. And until next time, we're gone. Now the kids picked out a couple of jars of pizza sauce just to give a try to see if they like it. And another option for us using all of our tomato product.
Tomato plants.
The pigs.
Come on.
Okay. Don't. Okay. 1, 2. Serious. So y'all are more trouble than I don't know what. So we pick. Okay, guys, we're back from our road trip to Choteau, Oklahoma, and to the Amish villages and
villages, Mom. They're people.
Don't.
I'm gonna leave that in there.
No, you're
not.
I'm
in a blooper?
I won't
put
let
it in
you.
at
I'm
the
not going to let
bloopers.
you edit if you don't.
I'm
Why?
gonna. Why? The bloopers are in.
That's better than your.
Well,
I'm
let the
gonna
people
fire you
decide.
guys after
Let the,
two videos.
Fire me.
After 2 videos.
I'm putting that all in the end.